Well, I've got one crazy, bizarre report to share with you guys today. You see, Bragg's case against Donald J. Trump has just gone paranormal. And I mean, honest to God, paranormal. I mean, as if the trial hasn't been one big joke already, with Stormy Daniels taking to the stand there and, showing all her sexually vivid descriptions with her hands about what Donald Trump did and how she spanked him and the whole 9 yards. I'm not going to get into all of it again. Not to mention, serial perjurer Michael Cohen is now on the stand. They've got two really great people on the stand against Donald J. Trump, but either way is now taken a turn into straight up crazyville and paranormal style activity. I see dead people kind of stuff. Take a look at what I'm talking about. This is Jonathan Turley's site here on jonathanturley.org, and it's headlined, "I see dead people. Bragg's case against Donald J. Trump goes paranormal." Now, in this article, he starts out, just with kind of the basis of what's going on with the particular case, but he dives in to the fact that Alvin Bragg is seriously losing, to the point that CNN host and legal analyst have even come out against the case, right? Which is rare because CNN is always on the side of the radical leftist Democrats, and they all want to see Donald Trump behind bars. But here's Fareed Zakaria, a radical leftist, by the way, but he said this: "I doubt the New York indictment would have been brought against a defendant whose name was not Donald Trump," which is true. And then Eli Honig has also stated this, that if it were brought in a less Democrat district, I would say there is zero, nada, zilch, no chance of conviction. None. But it's just true. CNN knows that this case is crap, that they have to go out and actually admit that. But anyway, let's get to the "I see dead people" part, right? The Bragg case was never normal to begin with, but Jonathan Turley says last week it went paranormal. And here's what he said. He said, quote, "I see dead people. Before this week, that claim was most associated with a 9-year-old character, Chloe Sear, from the 1999 film The Sixth Sense. But now it is one of the talents claimed by former adult film actress Stormy Daniels in her bizarre testimony in Manhattan during former President Donald Trump's trial. It turns out that speaking to the dead was one of the few relevant things Daniel had to offer in the case, which is now on a collision course with a motion for acquittal before the case even goes to jury. Here's what happened. The cross-examination was devastating. It shattered her laughable claim that she had not really been seeking money in shaking Trump down for the non-disclosure agreement, a claim contradicted by her own former lawyer. But Daniels also revealed that she had spoken with the dead and that a ghost had once held her boyfriend underwater in a bathtub. She also said that she lived in a haunted house, only to discover later that the spirit haunting it was actually a large possum. Damn that possum. Damn possum. Can't help it. I can't help it. First of all, let me address this elephant in the room. Her boyfriend got drowned in a bathtub by a ghost, or attempted to, held her boyfriend, under the water. I can't help but imagine. Maybe it was actually Stormy, right? I'm obviously joking, but maybe it was Stormy Daniels. I mean, she does have a, storm in her name after all, but I could see her little hand going behind the bathroom, holding her ex-boyfriend's head underwater. It's a ghost. It's a ghost. I'm sorry. That's just bad. That's a bad joke. Okay, gotta let him back up now. I just want to teach him a lesson. He did something. Maybe he pissed her off one night. I don't know. And she wanted to, it's a ghost. Don't worry, it's a ghost. Obviously, I'm joking. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm sorry. Oh, YouTube has gotten to my head. But anyway, I see dead people. That's one of her new talents. She sees ghosts and whatever. But anyway, I mean, this case is completely gone to the trash, right? Just if we put it in general perspective, the legal experts on this entire case. They're still trying to decide what the crime was that was actually committed when Donald Trump sought to reportedly seek to conceal recording payments for a standard non-disclosure agreement as a legal expense. Somehow they're still trying to find the crime in that. But by the way, just food for thought. This is the same characterization that was used by Hillary Clinton, for the Steele dossier. Why ain't she in court? Oh yeah, she got away with a lot of stuff. You talked to Larry Nichols before he passed away. That included a long list of stuff, which, by the way, I did a lot of interviews with Larry Nichols back in the day. Some pretty questionable stuff happened around that woman, but it seems she can get away with anything. I mean, God, even murder, I would say. But, sheesh, this infinite Steele dossier, the emails on classified documents, and nothing and nothing and nothing. It's like she gets a free pass no matter what she does. It is what it is. I'm not convicting her of anything. I'm just throwing it out there. But anyway, now we got an idiot serial perjurer now on the stand, Mr. Michael Cohen. What a great second witness here. Here we have, and this is on USA Today, Trump trial live updates right now. Trump to Cohen. There's going to be a lot of women coming forward. Looks like Michael Cohen had a lot of women too in his life, not to mention a lot of perjuring. So we've got a film star actress who talks about dead people and likes to get sexually explicit, for all ears, there in the trial. And then we have a serial perjurer now coming on, to perjure more likely. But anyway, that is what is going on. But what's interesting is there are some things that, are kind of being left and hushed and not, the mainstream media is not telling you about regarding this case. And one of those is the fact that Bragg's paralegals admitted on the stand that while, they deleted phone calls between Stormy Daniels and Michael Cohen, right? Here's that. This is by Greg Price on his Twitter page, their X page. But one of Alvin Bragg's paralegals admitted on the stand today in the Trump trial that his office deleted 3 pages worth of phone calls between Stormy Daniels' lawyer, Keith Davidson, and Michael Cohen. Not only that, but they submitted the call records into evidence and didn't mention to Trump's team that some of the files were deleted. This is insanity, right? And here's just this part here. The paralegal has admitted that they've deleted some of the call records from the files. Bove also has Jamel Schneider confirm that some calls were removed from an exhibit of calls between Gina Rodriguez and Dylan Howard. Bove said it was 3 pages worth of records. Jamal Schneider took the issue with Bove, characterizing it as a significant number, but he did not acknowledge some were removed. There it is. Let's just, delete some files and erase some of these phone calls. We don't need that. It could very well help Trump in some way, shape, or form, but Lord have mercy. And in fact, he should really, this is a felony. This is a straight up felony by his paralegals, insanity. And this is what Donald Trump Jr. had to say about it. He says, insanity. How on earth is this not a felony committed by Bragg and his minions? It sure would be if Donald Trump did it. I'd love to see if we had actual journalists who would report on this travesty. But journalism in the United States of America, and I would say even outside the U.S., is now dead. They are just scribes for the regime. Wow. Free pass after free pass after free pass. And now they're deleting records? That should throw out the entire case, by the way. Anyhow, I love all of you. I want to remind you, get on over to restrictedrepublic.com. It's a huge way that you can support what we do. It comes without any commercials. And we do exclusive live stream events on there as well. But go to restrictedrepublic.com. I've got exclusive access to videos that you're not going to see anywhere else. And with what's going on in YouTube world, you really want to make sure that you are on these alternative platforms. In here, we can speak openly. I can speak freely. And we even have chat rooms and stuff. So please get to restrictedrepublic.com. Sign up there today. Use the coupon code Lisa and the number 5 to get it for $5 per month. And I really hope to see a lot of you there. It's just a good way that we can stay connected. Anyhow, I love all of you. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.